Welcome back. Let's talk about Bandhan Bank now. The stock is up almost about 5% odd. We had some decent numbers come through in the form of the deposit growth of 21%. The advances went up about 15% odd or so, but the margins have come in at an all-time low of 6.5%. Chandra Shekhar Ghosh, the MD and CEO of Bandhan Bank, joins us now to talk about that. Mr. Ghosh, good morning and thanks a lot for joining in. If you can start by telling us what is the forecast for loan growth in the quarters to come, because the industry is growing at a very rapid pace. So what is the kind of growth rate that you would be looking at both for the full year as well as for FY24?
Good morning. And if I see that they are up to the 3/4, our business growth has come in the deposit is at 21% and the advances has come 14%. So if I not count on that the write-off, if I write off, it is an 11%. Other side is there our business always is coming to the fourth quarter, and fourth quarter always given a good business growth. And this third quarter we also see that the very good new to bank customer are added a very good number, which is the 9.4 lakhs. So which have been shows that the fourth quarter also will come to this the pre-pandemic situation of the growth. So altogether the overall total growth of the financial year 20 to 23 will be better than that the 20 and 21.
When you say better, can you just give us some numbers? What are you looking at in terms of loan growth in FY23, and what is it for FY24 in terms of expectations?
If you see that the 14% growth has come to this up to the third quarter, and fourth quarter it will come to the 20% and above.
All right. Hi, Mr. Ghosh. Give us a couple of numbers then for FY24. I recall you guiding that you'll grow by around 20% odd. So for the next couple of years, you believe you can grow in excess of around 20%. And also your NIMs, well, they had come down, but it was hit by that, interest income reversal. Going ahead, and I believe for December, they returned back to normalcy. What is the NIM band we should work with? Loan growth and NIM band. Go ahead.
No, if you see that the loan growth, we are predicted on that at 2025, and that the CAGR 22 to 25% growth will come to the bank. Second point, your NIM, if you see that our NIM is 6.5% has come to this the quarter 3. There is a two impact happened in here. One impact has come because of large of the portfolio, which is the pandemic pain we have been taken that have been over in the last quarter, and we reverse the interest, so that it has been shown on that. This is the one. Second point on that is an overall market of the of India. It is a seen that the deposit rate has increased, so cost of fund also have increased, and this the two factors have been impacted to this the 6.5% of my NIM. But I predicted on that the next quarter onwards I have not anything is a reverse for NPA interest, so that will be helped me to come to this the normal 7.5% and up of our NIM. And the market point of view, whatever the rate increase by the central bank, and I predicted on that a very good amount already done on that. And if something also increase in the 25 basis point in the next the couple of months, we can be take to this the bank as a cost to increase a little bit of this the cost of fund, maybe a little bit increase, but a NIM will be not retain in the 6.5. It will be increased that more than 6.5 on that.
Mr. Ghosh, hi, good morning. Is the peak of stress behind for you in terms, slippages in the quarter were still very high, but it's largely from, I believe, the already stressed pool. What about, going forward? What are slippages likely to be, and what is your guidance on that front?
Now, if you see that the slippage, whatever has come to the bank in the last quarter, it has been all over of the pandemic pain we have been taking the book. one time. Second point, we see that the second quarter to third quarter, our fresh slippage has come down 700 crores. And also recovery from second quarter to third quarter has come 100 crores above. And another thing, we see that the collection efficiency improved from 95 to 98 to 3% above. And whatever the customer are not paying earlier, so 2% of the customer are not paying earlier, they are now coming down to 1% customer. So all these, the parameter have been shown me. The future, only the normal, some slippage, whatever has come as a pre-pandemic, that may be like come. Otherwise, there is no big way will become on that.
Okay.
For that,
Sure, got it, sir. So you're saying that a 20 to 25% growth is what you're looking at compounded over the next couple of years. That's the big takeaway from what you've said so far. Just wanted to understand about one gentleman, the head of your operations of the housing finance business, Mr. Suresh Iyer. Has he put in his resignation? And if yes, what is the way forward now in terms of, who is taking his place at housing finance and what the growth could be?
no, if you see that the every of the vertical, we have that the very good head of the vertical of the business, of the operation, of the IT, everything we are in a take care. And if it is any bank, I'm not like to say that he is leaving on that. But if you see that as a bank, we are always making a succession plan on that. The two people under the head, the who are anytime anything if the bank face, the another two are ready to take call on that. So it is the business continuity plan. We are very well been developed, and accordingly we are making on that.
Okay, all right. Mr. Ghosh, I wanted two numbers from you. One is what's the guidance on the credit cost, point number one. And point number two, a couple of brokerages like CLSA, they are banking on your ROE moving to around 20%, 19 to around 20% in the next couple of years. Do you think that's possible?
Yes, possible. Because if you see that my normal the business growth, whatever we are prediction, and that is the 20 to 25%, and if you see that the 98% of my collection efficiency has come, there is a 2%, 1% will be like to make any collect, and 1% is normally seen that the maximum is 2% my credit cost. It can be go to the 2.5% maximum on that. So in that sense, I have been confidence on that the ROE will be like to make on that the 20 to 22%.
Okay, and credit cost, sir? I missed that number. ROE at 20 to 22% and credit cost?
Credit cost may be the another 1 year we are predicted on that at the 2 to 2.5%.
2 to 2.5.
Okay. Finally, you did mention that you'll see a 20% growth in your loan growth, right, for FY23. Any kind of outlook for FY24? Is there some caution in the system? Are you finding it tough to grow beyond that 20% for FY24?
If I see that in the last 2 years in the pandemic, it's a worst situation of the life of all of us. We cannot feel that the further this type of situation will become on that. So in that sense, we see that there's a couple of years, next couple of years in the 24 and 25, it will be like very good growth of India, not only the Bandhan Bank, the total country economy are coming very good compared to the any country of the world. So it will be impacted to the Indian economy growth and Indian business growth. And because of Bandhan is working with the more focus on the retail business, so we see that the very good demand in the ground level. And this, the percentage of the growth is possible by Bandhan Bank.
All right. Thanks very much. Appreciate you joining in. And, we hope that, Bandhan is in for more sort of steadier times, as you indicate. Positive guidance on net interest margins should move up from 6.5% to 7.5%, as you said. and bulk of that pain in terms of slippages from COVID era is behind. That's a legacy issue. Thanks very much. Stocks up 5%. I mean, just a quick word on the market as well. Look at that. A whole lot has happened while we were focused on companies. The Nifty is up 122 points. We're at 18,150. We're at the day's highest point. Another 40 points or so, and we'll get to an important the first level to watch out for, which is about 18,191. That's a 38% retracement of the full fall from all-time highs to the December lows. So another 40 points, then we'll be talking about further upsides. But this is looking good. Reliance has picked up. It's up about 0.5%, 0.6%. A lot of names. LTI Mindtree is another one which has seen almost a 50, 60 odd rupee intraday move, which gone back to being absolutely flat. We'll highlight some of this stuff in a bit from now. Actually, LTI Mindtree is up 0.75% after selling off about 4.5% early on. Now, JSW Energy is the next company we are going to speak with. They posted a muted set of earnings for the quarter. Profits are down 44%. Margins have also contracted to around 27%.